Howdy everybody, welcome to another miniature unboxing video, and I'm David, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at the WizKids 4D Stone Bridge. Now this was a fairly expensive piece. It was $125 with free shipping, and I was wondering why it was $125. I'm like, okay, a stone bridge, it's got like 30 other pieces of assets in it, 30 other assets. It's got your stone bridge ends, your middles, your pillars to kind of extend it up, or you can break it apart. So there's 3 sections of bridge, and you can do different things with it. There's a couple of guards. There's rubble. There's some. There's a guardhouse. There's some pikes with skulls and wolves. I like those. Those are cool. There's a couple of roadblocks. There's also some signs as well. So. Let's go ahead and get this thing opened up. It's fairly large. Actually, this thing is huge. I mean, it follows, 27 millimeter, 5-foot grids, and this thing is it's about 30 feet per section, so it's going to be about a 90-foot bridge, 90 to 100-foot bridge. I wasn't really expecting something this large, actually. I'm gonna be honest with you, I wasn't. I was expecting a smaller bridge, a much smaller bridge. So I'm gonna go ahead and take these out. Everything is packaged nicely, as it looks like. So let's take a look at the bridge sections first. Just kind of put this up. So I know I have a very limited viewing space here, but I'll show you each piece individually, and as you can see, all of these pieces are, as expected, they are kind of strapped in with seat belts and stuff. So get these all. Alright, lots of styrofoam. You can use that if you need dividers for anything. These actually have a rubber type of feel to them, and I like that. So yeah, here is the base bridge. 5-foot grids. It's 10, 20, 30, 40, 80 feet in the 27 millimeter scale. Good detail to it. I do like the color. As you can hear it does sound like it's rubbery. You know what I mean? You guys can hear it squeaking. But that's a pretty nice bridge. I like that. So here we have another layer of goodness also. And these are if you want to just run the bridge like that, this is fine, Or if you want to, you can leave it broke apart. I mean, you can do a whole lot of stuff with this. Here are some other pieces that will kind of extend it. Wow, these are actually quite heavy. And you basically set the bridge on top of this if you want a taller bridge. So that's kind of cool. Well, oh yeah, look at the next layer. Looks good. So I'm taking these, just kind of lay right on here. Yeah, right on there. So you can raise the bridge up. You can raise the roof. So here, they actually go together quite well. Yeah, they're pretty good. Together. Yeah. Nice. Not too bad. Don't move the bridge around too much, because it does kind of comes apart a little bit. That's okay. This is a really nice So there you go. They kind of fit together like that. Look at that. Extends out. You got pretty steep drop off, but you see the grooves of wagon wheels and stuff. Pretty cool. Like I said, you gotta be careful, and because it does go together fairly well, but you just gotta don't move it around. Once you get it put together, Get it moved. Once you get it put together, folks, I wouldn't move it around too much. So, yeah, pretty nice bridge. I'm going to set that aside. And like I said, there's what it looks like with all of the razors, the elevators, I guess they're called, to where you can have a taller bridge, or if you want a smaller bridge, just take them off. So here's another great layer of goodness. Here's 30 more pieces of stuff. So, yeah, this is really nice. Oh, wow. So here's our guardhouse. Wow. This is a super hard plastic that is holding this stuff. So here's our guardhouse. It looks really good, doesn't it? Put that at the end. Put that towards over maybe here towards the, if you have the bridge and your put your guard tower there. We've got a couple of guards. They're not the same guard, so these minis are different, which is pretty cool. They don't have the standard circular base like all of the WizKids minis have. Still work. Put those guards out in front of the guardhouse and say, "Halt! Who goes there?" There's some piles of rubble. There's 2 piles of rubble, 2 large piles. And these would work good also if you're not going to be using the bridge. I mean, heck, you could put these in your dungeons too. They're a 2x2 square. I mean, they line up great. I mean, they're nice. I don't see why you couldn't use that. Here's another couple signs. I do like these. And like I said, all of these assets, use them in dungeons. Oh, in fact, there are 2 guardhouses, everybody. I didn't look on the other side of the package. See, guard post. One, you can put one on each side of the bridge. Couple of posts. Here's one that says toll bridge. And another one that says beware of the troll. I like this. These are good props for dungeons too. Why not, Why not? So here's 6 more piles of... Oh no, these are actually... Okay, so yeah, here's some more stuff to add to the bridge itself. So there are a couple of pieces that you can snap on here. See how they have the holes here? Kind of add them. There's a total of 6 of these. Oh, and it looks like they go on the ends of the bridge too. So yeah, there you go. They snap into the edge of the bridge. So you can put these... No, they don't actually go there. Where do these other... Where they go? Set those at a sign. Oh. Maybe they go in these? So I found some more bases here. Maybe these go into that? I don't know. Oh, look at this. I got ripped off. They're supposed to be like heads on spikes and stuff. And I did get one. But I only got one. Because the spikes here, it just came out. And there's a head that... So I'm going to have to glue these on. These are... small little pieces that should probably be stored in a bag. Yeah, I do have the 4 spikes. There's 2 skulls, as you can see. And there's 2 more that have wolf heads. So now I know what these are for now. So let's should have took all this stuff out so you guys don't have to watch. These are Jesus. This is such a hard plastic, and they're so hard to get out. Wow. 4 circles are bases for them. Wow. I mean, you guys use a soft plastic, and then you use like the hardest plastic known to mankind for these. Afraid to tilt it over. It's like work up a sweat. This is supposed to be fun. This isn't supposed to be hard work. Holy cow. All right, so here's the wolf heads. I've got, of course, it's still in the pack. Careful. Don't break them, folks. So what these do, here's the wolves. You just basically just pop these down into the stand. I don't know why they stand already built on them. But I mean, they do slip in rather easily. So you can put these at the end of the bridge. These look good in the dungeon too. I love these props. These props are... So props to the prop guys. Getting these put together. Together. They don't fit perfect. Exacto knife and be careful. Careful though, because those heads and the skulls will kind of slide off. So yeah, just be careful. Put these in a bag or something. I would. Just set a needle nose pliers and kind of crimp. This would be cool to put into a dungeon. I mean, they really. I don't see why not. Get 2 of each of those. You get 2 skull heads, 2 wolf heads. So there's 4 more of these. Which I'm not really sure where these are going to go. I don't think they're just going to give you 4x. I don't see anything else. Oh yeah, I see where they're probably going to go now. So here's some nice barricades. 4 barricades. Those are really nice. Like those. You could use those for a dungeon. Yeah, these props are great for a dungeon. They really are. Here are... Let's see. There's some serious assembly required with some of this other stuff too. So, all right. So now I know where all this stuff is going to go. So there's these. I'm guessing these hold the chains, and this is sort of like a barricade rope. And I'm going to take these out. It'd be nice if some of these pieces were just solid and you didn't have to put all this stuff together. But I guess it's probably easier printing them this way. So we've got quite a few pieces that... So I'm taking, yeah, these roofs are going to need to go in here. So you'll take this, put a roof on it, and there's some male and females to where there's going to be some chains and stuff that are going in there. So we'll put these together. I can just see how much of a train wreck this is already going to be. It's just probably going to fall apart. Let's see. Here's a couple of chains. I wonder if these have the male parts on them. everybody. This has really did a number on my fingers. All right, so here are mail. So hopefully these fit in pretty snug. Basically just put another one. Mail into the go. That you do that with both of them basically, and then there are some other small pieces that together also, and I'm pulling these pieces out. Bear with me, please. So, which I covers for the holes. That 4 little males too, so bear with me just a second, folks, so I can. A lot of small pieces in this set, so I would definitely like I've got everything out of that. So there's 30 extra pieces, and so you know, these have on the other side, after we put this first one together, on the other side there are males sticking out, as you can see. So there's some other chains that look like maybe yeah, these would go on the ground, but these are males too. So you would put these on the other side. So you don't have enough columns to do everything. So you're not going to be able to, you know, use both chains and, you know, put everything together. So you're going to have to use either or, unless there's some of these other guardhouses and stuff have. I don't see any on the bridge pieces or anything. So it doesn't look like there's any other male pieces. So it looks like it's just on these 4 stone pillars. So there's the males here, so you can put this and kind of looks like you just got chains basically. So that's cool. Then you have the males, which because everything that I see is males. I don't see anything that has, unless you can put it together. Okay, I see now. Look on the end, there's some females, right? So you can take these, plug them into the end. So you can literally block the path. So that's cool. Yeah, I knew there had to been something. So yeah, you can do this with the female and you can block it. And then of course you can put your guard pick. That's cool. So that's what the deal is with all of this stuff. And then, you know, you have the option, if you don't want to have the chains on there, then you can put, you know, this with the chain. In case of the chain, instead of the chain going across, you can just have the chain kind of laying on the ground. So yeah, and then you have some other males too, that if you don't want anything at all, you can just plug these in and just cover the holes basically. A little off. Yeah, it comes with four 4 mail covers that you can cover the holes. If you don't want the chain in there, you can just take the chain out. So 4 covers, 4 cornerstones for the actual bridge entrance themselves. So yeah, because I was wondering why if you look, you have the bridge on the elevator piece. I was wondering, okay, so what's going on with these brown squares? So that's it. These just plug right in. Sorry. So that's why the brown squares are there. So you just plug these in and it covers it. But you have options. I mean, that's nice that you can have chains, or you can just plug in the hole, or you can, you can extend a chain all the way across. Yeah, pretty cool though. I like it. I like the signs. I like the rubble. I love the heads on the spikes. I really like it. Yeah, don't drop these on the ground, guys, because don't drop those on the ground, because that would really suck. Stepping on that at like 2 o'clock in the morning when you're going to the bathroom. I did that with a D4 one time that my son left on the floor. It was like a caltrop. It pierced the skin. It was that bad. So there you go. You get 4 of these barricades. You get all the different chain accessories. You get the end post. I like it. The 2 minis look pretty good. I mean, you could use these as, in your game. I mean, they don't have the 27mm base, but for the medium figure. But I mean, still, you can do it. I like it. $125 is pretty steep, though. I'm definitely gonna say that 125 is steep, but it's a nice set, and if you can afford it, I would recommend it. Get you a nice, get you some nice D&D dungeon tiles you can put down, or you can just go ahead and use one of these immersive books like what I'm using, or if you have any of the piezo flip mats, you can use those as well. So it's a great piece. $130. It's a lot bigger than what I thought. Remember, the bridge alone is just 80 feet on the scale, because each square is 5 foot. And then the elevators, they extend about another 15 to 20. So this thing is massive. You could have a lot of fun with it. You could have a huge battle with your enemies and your party. I mean, this would be a good piece to have. So I want to hear what you guys have to say down in the comments section. What do you guys think of this? And what are you going to use all of these props for? So I would even use these buildings inside of a dungeon. I mean, these would anything from this would work great. I mean, because everything's got colors. I mean, you can even put these on doors and stuff. I mean, to kind of block the way. I mean, great stuff. $130, $120, $130, a little pricey. But I want to hear what you guys have to say in the comments section. Please leave a comment. I want to join the conversation. And if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. So thanks again, everybody, for watching. Stay safe, happy gaming, and I'll see you next time.